Alright guys, we're back. Mustang project is continuing. What do you guys see in the picture? Anyways, the old motor right there, junk. Yeah, it was just, it kept smoking and smoking. I mean, for all I know, there could be sea foam in the gas tank. It was just, there was oil in the antifreeze. Yeah, so I don't know what the deal is with this thing. But, right around the corner, someone had a nice low mileage 5 liter sitting right here. This is a 87 motor. It's got low miles. Let's see. Yeah, I'm basically gonna throw this thing in. I'm gonna take the new clutch off this motor here, put it onto here. That has brand new fuel injectors. I'm gonna take the new fuel injectors off this one, put them on this one. This motor right here has a new water pump and tensioner, which I'm gonna put on here. I have all new plugs, cap, rotor, wires, everything's on order. It should be here today, tomorrow, whenever. But the big job of the day was, which I wasn't gonna really make a video on this, but I did. I probably should have started right from the beginning. But basically, if you want to fix your shock tower correctly, motor, well, maybe an expert welder can do something better than I could, but if you're just an average guy like me, you got to pull the motor to fix this. So, there we go. Strut tower is fixed. I'm going to rust treat everything. I went way overboard. The rust wasn't as bad as that looks, but I'd strengthen this up real nice. This will never rot on. Everything else around it may rot, but this isn't going to rot again. Yeah, pretty good. I went right around it. I'm about to do the inside of the wheel well where the tire goes on the other side. This is the structural part. The other side I'm doing is just to make it look better from that side. Yeah, brake lines were all shot. So I ordered from CJ Pony the whole stainless steel brake line kit, pre-bent. I'm going to install those in before I put the motor in. I bought from LMR, you know, the steel lines that go onto the brake caliper, the rubber hose steel lines. Where is it? Right here. That I ordered stainless steel, I don't know, they're like 120 bucks. There's supposed to be some kind of performance style something or something. So I'm waiting for all that to get into the mail and get in delivered. I overnighted everything so I could do it during the holiday weekend when I got time. But yeah, this came out pretty damn nice. Now if you look on this side, there's really nothing here. I could clean that up and sand it. But you know what? I'm just going to put a patch on the top. I'm going to put a patch on the bottom. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing there. Little surface rust right there. But I'm just going to throw a piece on top of that. And I'm going to throw another piece down here. Like I said, there's nothing wrong. I'm just doing it now while the motor's out. And yeah, we're going to take care of that. Let's take a look here. There we go. A little sneak peek. My other project. I just have cars falling into my hands left and right lately. Everyone knows I like cars, so all of a sudden they're giving me cars. So who knows? That needs struts, but we'll get to that in another day. Here goes the motor. Yeah, nice. Put all new plugs, put everything. Swap the clutch over from that one onto here. Transmission's over here. It's a 90 T5. I looked up the tag on it. So that's good right there. Me and my buddy Lou did all this. Oh, one other thing too. When I'm done with the last of the welding, probably tomorrow, I'm gonna scrub everything in here and paint the whole thing, make it look nice. I got the VHT chassis paint right over there. So we'll throw that on. But here goes what I'm doing on the inside. And like I said, this is just to make it look nice. Ugh. Here we go. Here's the inside of it. So I'm going to throw, I think it's an 8x4 inch piece of metal on top of all this, just to make it look nicer. And that's it. We'll call it a day. She's done. I'm not going to do that on the other side because it's not rusted through. I'm just doing it now before. Why do it now? I do it later when the motor's in, when, you know what I mean? Just do it now. It's over, done with, strengthened up, good to go. Like I said, it looked worse than it did, the amount of steel I put on there. But hey, why not? Make it nice. So yeah, let me get a piece on here and we'll give it a quick update and go from there. So here we go. Yeah, the guy wasn't lying either about these rims. These are brand new Cooper Cobra tires, and these are freshly powder coated. Pretty nice, huh? Brand new tires. I gotta paint that center cap. I'll see if I can find something to match. I have an extra set of GT tires right over here. So one way or another, we'll make them work. So yeah, there we go. There goes my other project right here. This is not really a project. This is just get in it and go. Yeah. Pretty nice. Fully loaded, navigation. The best thing about it is it got ice cold AC. So I'm good with that. Actually, the Olds has AC too, but yeah, you know. It was a deal I couldn't refuse. Yeah, let's see if we can find any, I was gonna look for some oil in this thing to show you. This is what it looked like coming out. That was black the other day. All right, so as you can see in this garage, we got a mess. All right, so I hope to have all this done by motor in and everything by the end of next week. See how it goes. All right, so that's it for now. Bye-bye. I figured I'd just make a quick update. Show someone that's never did this before but wants to. You just make your front, you make your panels. Basically what I do, I pre-measure everything like I did underneath here. I write it down. Sometimes I'll make a thing out of cardboard, a template. Then I got steel right here I've been using, cutting out. And like this one has a curve to it. You can see the curve in there. And all I do is just use the vise. I just spot welded it onto the table so I could grind that off later. Put it in, you bend it this way, bend it that way, do this. It takes a few times, you know, up and down, up and down, up and down, but eventually it does fit. And here we go. Oh. Let's see. And that's it. I don't know how well you can see it, but once it's welded in, yeah, it'll look good. Like I said, this part isn't structural anyways. I'm building it as if it is structural though. I'm using good thick steel. I'm going to weld it completely around. And there we go. It'll look a lot better than where the old rust used to be. So yeah, let's go from there and yeah, see how she goes. So I'll be back. Bye-bye. All right, we're back. I got her all welded up. We're done on this side. Let's take a look. Boom. There she is, all welded up. Not the prettiest. I'm using flux core and a Harbor Freight welder, so plus I never had a welding lesson in my life. Anyway, so that's where we're at. That looks a lot better, a lot cleaner inside here now. I'm gonna paint some of this rust dissolver, protector, navel jelly. I love this stuff. I'm just gonna paint all the metal I did, put in. Then I'm going to put seam sealer around all the welds. You don't have to do that, but it cleans up the look. You don't notice the welding as much when you do it like that. On both sides, I'm going to do this too. Little seam sealer, and then yeah, we'll paint her up, and this side's done. So we'll go from there. So I'll see you guys. All right, we got this side completely done. I have seam sealer over everything. So we're good there. On this side now. And to be honest with you, like I said, there's nothing wrong with it. But you know what? I'm just going to throw a patch on that anyways. So if it does start to rust or something, probably not during my tenure or my ownership of the car. But you know what? Hey, someone else won't have to pull the motor to do this in, 5, 10, 20 years from now. So, let me weld something on there. And that's it. We'll be done with this. I'll paint it. I'm just going to spot paint everything. And then tomorrow we'll do some, what do you call it? A little degreasing in here so I can paint it. And there you go. We'll paint the whole engine bay, I should say. So, yeah, let me get a piece made, get it chopped in there, and then we'll see how she looks. Bye. All right, after a long day, we're there. I just went for the end here, but there she is, all nice. Looks pretty good. The other side over here. Pretty good, I gotta say. I mean, I got all this apart. I could have just put new shock towers in, but that's just too much work. This is pretty good right here. The rest of the car will rust before this thing does. So, there we go. Not bad at all. I even got the inside done over here. Let me get my light. There we go. Well, nice. See how that patch I put in here? So now it looks nice. It looks good. Paint's still all wet and tacky. Seam sealed. Everything's nice. So I'm happy with that repair. Real happy. So we're good. We're going to end that video here. And you know what? I'm gonna hopefully be able to clean this engine bay and paint it tomorrow, or so I'm hoping to. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe we'll make a video on that also. So that's it. It's getting dark. It's been a long freaking day out here, but we're getting there. So until then, see you guys later. Bye bye.